All right, hey, welcome back to Car Talks, where I rant, ramble, rave, and word vomit my thoughts on training, life, and fitness. Today, delivering hard truths, just because I was evaluating a new athlete last night, just kind of something we do, especially with younger kids, really trying to see if they're ready to train. And in this instance, they were not. And that's something that becomes something hard to hear for certain people, especially parents, athletes, to be told you're not ready, or almost you're not good enough, get cut from the team. Sometimes we have to deliver these hard truths. And I think a lot of people want to shy away from the truth if it's hard to hear, because they don't want to do damage. They don't want to do harm to somebody's emotions, feelings. If you read The Coddling of the American Mind, it's probably, I just read it / listened to it recently. Probably one of my favorite takes right now on just society as a whole. But being able to understand, it's like, all right, your feelings can't physically harm you, right? And so while the truth may be hard to hear, we need to be able to understand that it's there for a reason, right? Just because you feel something isn't true doesn't make it, untrue. Especially when it comes to readiness to train, when it comes to performance on the field. That's not necessarily, subjective to opinion. To give an example, the individual I evaluated last night was 8, almost 9, and parents kind of said, hey, we think he's ready to train, and that was the hard truth to deliver. No, they're not ready to train. They can't ride a bike. They can barely tie their own shoes, or actually can't tie their own shoes, and we don't have the coordination levels, the balance levels to even get in good, to be able to understand how the body's working enough to get through certain aspects of a warm-up. They don't have enough physical capacity to get through a full warm-up, and that's one of those things we got to think about, right? To be able to deliver that hard truth, and we need to hear them, and we need to be able to deliver them. It's not saying that we're going to sit there and be like, oh, your kid sucks, or you suck. No, it is more of the fact that there's going to be some hard conversations to have. You got to be open to them. You got to be open to having them. You got to be open to telling people the truth, even if it's a little hard to hear. You can approach it in the most gracious manner you can, but at the end of the day, there's a hard truth to be told sometimes. We got to tell it, and it's just one of those things that becomes part of life. It will actually help build some stronger people in the end. So, I don't know, just some word vomiting for you this morning. And until next time, we'll see you in the passenger seat.